He's like, Eric, I'm going to get you on the stage. I'm like, cool. Sounds great, Les. So Les contacts me and he goes, we're going to have a conversation with the promoter. His name is Brian Forte. Brian's in charge of who gets to speak. I go, great. So he goes, we're going to three-way call you on Tuesday at 4, whatever day it was. So I get the call, and it's Brian Forte, Les Brown, and me. And Les says, Brian, meet Eric Offham. You need Eric Offham on the Get Motivated stage. He'd be amazing for it. And Brian goes, okay, if you say so, Les. Eric, here's the date of the event, and send me your bio and your headshot and your speaker topics. I go, okay, great, Brian, no problem. So get off the call, and all I have to do is send him my bio, my headshot, my speaker topics. He already gave me the date. Les closed it for me. He didn't even ask me for a speaker video or anything. He's like, okay, Les, if you say so. Anybody want to guess on what I didn't do? I didn't send him the bio, the headshot, or the speaker topics. And why didn't I do that? I had been speaking at that point for over 15 years. I'd done millions in revenue, written multiple books, on and on and on and on and on. And I got afraid. Eric, who are you to speak on the same stage the great Zig Ziglar spoke on? You're not ready yet, Eric. Like this, and I didn't send him the stuff. So the date comes, it's down in Southern California, and Les Brown's one of the speakers, I'm supposed to be there. So Les is looking for me at the event, and I'm not there because I never sent the stuff. So I get this call from Les. He goes, Eric, where are you? I go, what are you talking about? He goes, LA or Orange County or wherever he was. Get motivated. You're supposed to be here. It's like, Les Brown's calling me out. Like, man, I was embarrassed. I didn't tell him I was afraid. I don't remember what stupid excuse I made, but it really just came down to I was afraid. And so Les gave me a little pep talk, and I sent the stuff into Forte, and thankfully he gave me the shot. He didn't take it away. And so I traveled all over the country. I went to Canada, all throughout the US, this event here. So what am I teaching you right now? I'm teaching you you're one thought away. And it's not just, it's one thought for the breakthrough, but listen to me. There's 50 breakthroughs that are available to you. It's letting go, it's dispensa, breaking the habit of being yourself. Because, well, let me ask you this. Based on what I've taught you so far, how many of you believe realistically you could double or more your income? Just type yes in the chat. If you're like, yeah, Eric, you know what? Realistically, if I start doing these things you're teaching, if I dealt with resistance, if I stepped it up, not only is it possible, it's predictable. It's predictable. So a little bit later, when I invite you to join our program, join with me. Have my energy there. Have my encouragement. Have my belief in you. Right? And it's a tiny little investment, and we'll massively grow it. And it's not about the coaching, and it's not about the investment. It's about you stepping into being you. And I'm talking to myself right now. For what I've accomplished, there's a lot more to accomplish. It's not like resistance ever stops. It's just, then you get to the next thing, and then you get to the next thing. So I got to keep doing the same stuff I'm teaching you guys. I'm no different. I got to do it in my way. Here's how simple this is, guys. I'm coaching this gentleman, and for where he's at, what I want him to do is to get a job at a temp agency. Literally, just contact a temp agency, submit an application, and have them start putting you to work. And he has resistance around that. It's the exact same resistance that I had around the get motivated stuff. And it's not the same, but it's the same. It's the same in that he has the habit, as we all do, of being himself. And so I'm wanting him to switch up the pattern. And I believe if he'll take this one job, the job's not going to change his life, but switching it up, trying new things, that habit will change his life. And so whether it's getting a job at a temp agency, whether it's asking for a larger sale, whether it's expanding your product line, whether it's realizing you have what it takes. And what I know about you, I know you have greatness inside of you. I know that you have a purpose in life. But you know, a lot of people don't think that. A lot of people think I'm not worthy, I don't deserve success, I'm not good enough. And the reason why, like, why would somebody think that? Because when you were a little kid, you went through some trauma. Without saying what it was, just if you've experienced some trauma in your life that's affected you, just type the word yes in the chat. You don't have to say what it is, but just type yes in the chat. And I've gone through plenty of it. So I'm gonna type yes in the chat. And what I want you to notice how many of your peers in this class experience trauma in their life. It's probably way more common than not. I don't know what the stats are. 60% of the world's population, 70, 80, 90, 98%. I don't know what it is. I just know that I experienced quite a bit of trauma growing up, not as a complaint, not as a, woe is me, that's just the hand I was dealt. And when you go through that, that's going to impact your thinking. Like if your parents pounded into you, who are you to go do that? You're never going to amount to anything. Your sister's the chosen one. One of my clients, super smart guy. This he's got intelligence off the charts. And his dad told him when he was 15, he sat him down and him and his brother. His brother was like a year or two younger. And he said, your younger brother, you're going to college because you're the smart one. And then he said to my client, and you're going to get a job. And I'm coaching this human being in his 60s. And it's showing up in his life to this day. And I helped him unwind what was going on. And it wasn't that he wasn't intelligent. The guy's uber intelligent. But when you're a little kid, in that case, young man, and somebody who has influence over you, and it creates an inaccurate thought in your mind. You have a purpose in life. You have many purposes in life. You were born with natural gifts and talents. You have greatness inside of you. And you start getting connected to that, and you start showing up as that, not what somebody projected onto you. I want to stay with this for just 1 minute because maybe you can connect with what I'm about to tell you. I got married at 22. My wife was 18, and my ex-wife, she's my ex-wife, remarried happily to my new wife of 10 years, just about. My ex-wife pounded into me what a loser I was. So we split up after a couple decades of me just being told I'm nothing. And I'm being told that while I'm running Eric Offham International, while I'm helping people all over the world, doing all this amazing stuff, serving people. But my intimate relationship is pounding that into me. And I go out on this date with this woman, first date I had after we split up. And she's like, Eric, you're a great guy. And this was my response. I didn't do this, but in my head, I was like, is there somebody behind me named Eric? Because I know she's not talking to me. I couldn't grasp that thought. It was just like, this is weird. And then that didn't work out with her, and I went out with somebody else, and she did a compliment, And I'm like, this is really strange because I know I'm a loser. So what I'm telling you is you probably have a bunch of thoughts in your head that are not true, and they've been running you your whole life. So I invite you to love yourself. I invite you to not beat yourself up. I want to give you one mindset that could change your life. Instead of being hard on yourself, lose interest in that thought. Jot the phrase in your notes, lose interest in a thought. You can just lose interest. I lose interest in my ex-wife criticizing me. She can criticize me all she wants. Doesn't matter. I know who I am now. Lose interest in being hard on yourself. Some of you think it's gotten tricked in your mind. You think being hard on yourself increases performance. Really look at it. I think it just erodes your self-esteem. You know what increases performance? Being your number one cheerleader. Loving yourself. You love yourself, that's going to take you to a level beyond where you've ever been in your life. All right, we're going to do a couple quick things here, and then we're going to take our first break. I want to set the stage, though, for the rest of the day. Thank you for coming today, by the way. I really appreciate you guys being here. Thank you for being here. I've probably given you 15 unique ideas so far. We're just getting started. This is how many ideas you are going to get today. Too many ideas. So what we're going to do is you're going to create this in your notes right now. Thank you for coming today. Thank you for allowing me to share ideas to create a miracle for you. So capture this in your notes. So what does that look like? So I want you to take what's on the screen, and you could do it in like Microsoft Word or in a journal or a yellow tablet. Best, so you write best ideas I learned today. That's the essence of it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Do what I'm doing right now. Create this for yourself, handwritten in a journal or on a computer. Okay, you're going to create this. Because what I want you to do, when I say something and it lands with you, you're like, oh, that's it. I need to sell a higher price product.